absolutely insane. But, you know, the thing, though, is you have to acknowledge, you know, Protoss, you know, they take a lot of experience versus Terran. So you do drop play, and you don't have to worry about, you know, warping and stuff, which, you know, it's a lot of time why you don't see, well, I mean, actually, you see Bio on StarCraft 2, but you need to get, in order for this to work, well, we see double upgrades starting to come up right now, almost, starting getting those upgrades right now, a lot further delayed than I'd like to. Do we see Storm coming up? Yes, around standard Storm timing, 12 minutes, getting a little bit more delayed than, so say around Storm time is between 9 minutes and 30 seconds to 13 minutes now, but what you need to see here is, well, scanning first, because DTs do a lot of damage. Okay, that DT should be killed instantaneously. Not only that, but you need to see dropship play. You need to see. Okay, we're getting the starport, and you need to see science facility. But you really need 3 bases to do this, though, because you know what Protect is really thinking right now is, well, I'll put that on hold for a second right here. He's going to be going here. He's going to try to Zealot Bomb again. That is a lot of Protoss. 104 supply to 112, so about even supply. But I mean, you can see a one. Actually, what? Protoss is actually delayed. Oh my goodness, it may work. But anyway, you know, going back on this while he's advancing. You know what Protect's doing really? He's sinking all of his gas income, or what the theoretically thing is, you sink it all into a tank, because you know he's going by the next standards where you're off a 2 base, you get to machine shops, and you can't produce more tanks if you're macroing efficiently. And you're also sinking some gas into the medics here. I mean, not that much, but he may just break down Protoss right here. That's a lot of gateways, so there's a lot of incoming units. 80 supply to 94. So this push is only getting this is a lot more medics than anything. Oh, but that's a lot more bio coming in here. If he can kill off the Temple Archives, that's huge. Because he needs to worry about Storm, and that's what he needs. He needs to target fire that down. And Protect may win this game, which is very, very hard to agree with. But oh my goodness, oh man. If Protect wins this, oh. Goes to show you can go bio against Protoss. I recommend that anyone who's watching this game, rewatch it. But, yeah, GG by Ronin. Protect, man. I'm loving that guy. So... Okay, so he just goes offline. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. So... Okay, so... There was a build there that worked. Different than what standard metagame was. And this is what I kind of want. I just want to take like a brief minute to talk about this right now. This is why it's so bizarre, because I don't know. Maybe Ronin didn't really react to that well. He didn't get Storm, and if he did, I didn't see Storm used. That would have been like the hardest of the hard countered here, and this is where Terran. This is where the builder would have to come into play. You know, you're floating high around 1,000 gas, so maybe a 2 base timing this can work. 2 base bio with biomech. So what you really need to make this work, to continue on with this, one, you need dropship play to harass the fuck out of the Protoss. You know, you really cannot let them sit back off a lot of bases here, which, you know, Terran, you know, with bio can do a pretty good devastating damage. Try doing like a drop with like 8 Marines with stim and see how fast that mineral line melts away. That's what it was one thing you need to do on, and not only just like going with biomech anyways, super APM demanding. Now you have to use dropship play, and you have to add science vessels in with EMP, because I'm taking this acknowledgement from StarCraft 2, because what you do for StarCraft 2 against Protoss with bio, you know, Storm's still a deciding factor, not as powerful, but still wicked strong. So really to deal with this, you need to get your science vessel in their EMP, science vessels, and EMP, the High Templar, to really do any kind of, so Storm is no longer effective. That game we didn't see Storm, that's why it worked. So imagine if EMP was there and there was High Templar there. Archon would be a good mix for Protoss. I think what really was the deciding factor why why Ronin lost. It's so bizarre. I mean, like, people play Brood War. I mean, at least I think for multiple reasons. Number one, because it's an awesome game, but number two, there's consistency in it. You know, StarCraft 2, that game has not met Brood War standards yet, where it's consistent, it is standard. You're really not going to see a lot more different. You can see one or two of these games here and there, but you know, you still got to get to the fact of the matter is that you're going to be running to a lot more builds in StarCraft 2 than you are in Brood War. So with that, you know, that might be a mindset why people play Brood War instead. When you're throwing out something like this, it really catches you off guard because you're trained, your mentality is to go, what's meta right now? Ha! Ha! I knew it! I knew it! I knew Hacklebeast was doing something. Look at this. Look at this right now. Look at that. Hacklebeast is streaming right now. See? I knew it. I knew that. See, I knew that was happening. I knew I saw something and no one believed me, but I knew they were doing something for Clan League or Clan War. It was Clan War. I was wrong. It was Clan League, but I was right though. In some regards, I'm awesome. But anyway, because I got 4 viewers and I'm awesome. But Hacklebeast is probably way better of a caster than I am. But I'll have to go check out his cast later. Anyway, so getting on back to this. That's not the stream I wanted to go do. That could be a new meta though. Like, you go through that meta mentality, that could work. That builder, if you're at a higher league, at a high enough APM, you can control that. You're going to be good as golden against Protoss. If you can get that far. Because I'm wondering if you can do that off a 2 base. You may need to do it off a 3 base because dropship's 1,000. No, 100. So let's do the math right here. 100 gas for tank. Or 125, okay. So you're producing 2 tanks at a time of like 4 barracks, starport, 2 starports probably. So, you know, or you don't need maybe 1 starport because you don't always need like 1,000 dropships. But you know, you get 1 or 2 dropships to do drop harass, and then maybe 3 or 4 with EMP. It's gonna be a very expensive build order, but I wonder how Protoss can manage that because you know. What do they rely so much on? They're spellcasters. So, you know, when you get rid of that, you EMP them. What happens? And not only that, though, you EMP their shields off. And, like, what the Arbiter attack doesn't do anything anymore. You're going to Stasis Field Marines? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Because the problem is, like, you may be able to Stasis Field, like, 20 supply of that, but it's not like you Stasis Field, like, 50 supply of tanks. It's like... That's like a quarter of the bio army that's coming your way. So Stasis Field's really out of the question. But I'm kind of interested. I'll be interested if this catches on. I don't think it will. But that's okay. I'm a little excited. Don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to it, but again, be very interesting. Alright, so next game is going to be on Fighting Spirit. I think this is a better map. I think why, like I always said, like a 2 base timing push is gonna be strong on that map. And like we showed last game, it was very strong. So spawning in the top right, it will be very talented veterans Ronin here, and then spawning in the bottom left, it will be the Yellow Terran, representation for pro gaming teams, Protect, who is going to be one of my favorite players ever. And it'll be interesting if he's gonna go buy. I don't think he's gonna go get that again. Oh yeah, see, he's even acknowledged if I could storm it. But you know what have you. So yeah, he's gonna be yellow. And you know, I think what also made that push so much strong. What made that push so much stronger as well is that it was oh, maybe he did. Oh, his tanks. You know, that's another thing. Tanks hit High Templar. You know, sending in mech. I should have acknowledged that. But he's even acknowledging the skill level of him. I'm liking this. Ronin, you're awesome, man. Pretty awesome, man. This is like the most epic series ever. Except we don't have my awesome co-caster here to watch it with us, but that's okay. Oh yeah, so Protect won game 1. Now, this map, more open, actually would help Terran, bigger. You know, that push, reinforcements can come a lot quicker. And you know, like I was saying when he was at the natural, that there was like 8 gateways, a lot of goons, could probably be able to kill that army pretty easily. But because then all of a sudden you just saw like 40 Marines, 20 Marines just coming on screen. You know, that's gonna be a little harder to reinforce here unless you see a proxy. Protect. It's gonna stay in the wrong location here. Will they actually? No, it looks like those. Both will be checking for the wrong locations there. So we're getting a cyber core. I don't really know why he's putting it behind the simulator, but that's okay. But Scooby Dooby 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 Dooby. Okay, so man, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, I want him to see go it again, but he's going command center first. Cross position a little bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think going CC first isn't terrible. I mean, he's also playing on the high ground too, so I mean, it's not gonna be the biggest deal. I'm sure a scouting SCV or probe will be seeing a command center coming up. Unless he feels like really walling off with that. Is that what is that? Oh, it's supply depot. You can wall off like that. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Okay, but now it looks like more of a traditional opening. It was getting gas, so I mean we could see that same play style. But we'll see. We'll see if Protect's gonna be able to pull it off again. If he can, then I'll be amazed, and I may have to switch down. I may have to permanently be Terran for Brood War to go bio, but I definitely think you need to incorporate dropship and science vessel in there, at least in the mid and late stages of the game, because, well, I mean, I guess tanks you have to say for it, but you're really gonna have to micromanage your tanks very, very well. Oh man, look at that Pr.3, man, look at that. Alright, so the next is coming up. So getting on a bunker, so it's gonna have to come down to this. Like, I'm a little preemptive to predict what Protect's doing. I'm gonna let him do whatever he's doing. He's doing what would look like it to be an FD push, in a more of a standard wall off. Like this is what I mean, like putting down a bunker. Probably could be up a little further ahead, but that's no matter. We could see an FD push. Will depend on if we see a factory. It depends on what upgrade we see out of this. If we see siege mode, could be okay. What's going on by Ronin? Ronin's gonna be doing. Okay, I have no idea. Well, I mean, I actually know what he's doing. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to just break down. He's going to a 4-gate all-in, pretty much. He's going to expand behind this, but, you know, for the time being, he's going to be all-in. He's really going to have to cut any kind of pro production eventually, speaking. Because what he told me is just going to be able to break through this down, which, he's getting siege check again, and if this was supposed to be an FD push, I will have you know, an FD push with siege mode has a 100% fail rate of what everything I've seen. He built something here, but he killed it off. Which, yeah, he's going back. Well, actually, he's gonna go starport opening. So actually, Protect is actually a pretty creative, diversifying his build order, which I like to see. So we are seeing starport opening. Wraith harass can be something. Incoming shuttle will be shut down if that's going to be the case there. Wraith harass, I mean, yeah, it's okay. I've never liked it because it's just the DPS of Wraith is just so shitty for ground. I mean, it just pew 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 all day. But we'll see. He's gonna be committing this very, very heavily. And there we go. No more pro production either right now. That little orb at the top right there. That little orb. Hold on. Bam! Look at the orb right there, man. Look at that orb. That looks so cool having that on the top. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty cool. I know it's distracting. I'm gonna kill it off, but it was blinking now. So that's a lot. It's 50 supply. He is supply block right now, 254. So he's actually So it doesn't finish. So we'll see if Pr.3 will be able to hold here. He might just lose it. Oh man, will that be enough SCVs? Oh, it falls down. He only has Vulture, and they do have Spider-Man though. And he's just kind of micro back. He's gonna lose a lot of SCVs here, if anything. So and he's gonna continue to reinforce this with 3 more goons right here. He needs to be very careful. Those SCVs are trying to get behind there. If he gets that going down, oh man. Very aggressive playstyle from both players. I'm liking it. I'm liking these two players. Show match. I kind of want to see what Hackabeast streaming now, but you know I'm too cool for that. I'm awesome like that. Hackabeast, you're my friend. I wonder if he acknowledged me in his cast. I'd be so happy. Be like, yeah, Fix is casting Clan League, and awesome. But I don't think it's happening. So we're seeing a third base coming out for Ronan right now. Smart decision right here. I mean, I feel like he's done some damage. Somebody, I mean, killing up like SCVs for an army is probably, you know, probably a better trade for Protoss in that engagement, I think. But we'll see, because you know you have to watch out for this incoming Wraith harass that seems to be. Oh, drop! Actually, drop. Sorry. I'm like drops. Drops are good. But he may just get spotted right away. And he has a tank and 2 vultures. He can put the tank behind here, which makes it very Or no. No. Okay, he's gonna. Up to he will see Templar Archives. Very fast Templar Archives. FYI. Where'd it go? Did you see that? Wait. Did you see that? That dropship got here. What the f— Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I need to rewatch that, but what have you. And, well, that tank got killed off. But that drop really didn't, well, did that drop do a lot? I really wasn't paying attention. I was like, I was, he may have done something more. He's getting Wraith now. He may commit to Cloak. It might be a little bit too big of an investment here. Getting an eBay, so yeah, he's going back to this game. Okay, well, I'm a little disappointed that he's not going Bio again, but that's okay. He was trying to go DTs, actually. That's why they're putting the Templar Archives up really fast. Which, you know, I don't think he really needs to tech up that much, to be completely honest. I don't think... Oh, wait, he got in there. That DT is still alive. And if he's able to clear off the tanks here, he could go for another push. Oh, that's so smart. He's playing this. You gotta kill that tank on the high ground, though. That DT's gonna kill him. Okay. Uh-oh. These DTs are doing a lot more damage than they're supposed to be. Alright, here comes the push, though. He's cleared off the spider mines. He's cleared off the tanks. But I see they've been trying to repair that, but they're not getting enough good concave on it. Keep in mind, there's only 2 Marines there, but it looks like he's gonna push out, though. Push back. Well, you know, I mean, 2 tanks. I mean, you know, hurting as they are, it's not a full bunker. You may not know that, so. See, he's getting an observer out so he can spot these. There is a 3rd base, so 3 base Terran's gonna look very, very strong on this map, but he's oddly enough not gonna be walling this area off. Which I don't believe there'll be a tight wall off. Yeah, that's not gonna be a tight wall off, I don't think. What have you? Alright, so he has a single Wraith. He's got another dropship. He's gonna go for another drop here. Getting science facility up fairly fast, but do we see? You know, the other thing is he may have gotten the Temple Archive because he wanted fast Arbiter Tech, but the problem is you get that Arbiter Tech by 9 minutes and 30 seconds, which we're just not seeing. I mean, we're gonna see around a 12 minute and 30 seconds Arbiter Tech. There might just be too many goons here. What's the upgrade right now? 0-0. That bunker's going down. Those tanks are exposed. That tank's exposed. There's way too many goons right there. He's broken through. Which is amazing, but he broke through a Terran defense. Off on fighting spirit cross positions. Which, I mean, if going mech on this map, probably definitely be more favored here. Very, very strong, but also, I mean, this map's very, very balanced for a reason. But, I'm just surprised he was able to get in the natural. But, you know, he does have his third. Which I wonder if he knows yet. But he's lifting the force off, and, I mean, he's still happily mining on his natural. I don't think he even needs the Arbiter tech right now. You normally get Arbiter... Wait, what? Wait, what? Is he gonna do what, oh, what's his name? I just forget the guy's name, but he transitioned out to carriers. Which, I mean, was effective. And he's off 3 bases with gas, so... He's fully outdone all that gas for something. No, he's getting R. He's getting R. He's getting R. I guess he's just going 2 arbiters. Which, I mean, look at the supplies. 85 to 109. I mean, oh, look at that pew 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 pew. Where's the rate? Oh, there it is. There it is. He found the third though. He may be able to just kill it off. Gonna force Tank back here. Will be in time position right here, or is it just not going to remember it? Tank's going to try to siege up as fast as possible. And so either going to block for as much time as they can right there. That does do 75 damage. Looks like he's going to try to reclaim the natural at the same time here. It looks like Terran has stabilized for the time being here. Very non-stop aggression from Pr.3 here. Pr.3 really needs to take an expand though, in my opinion. You know, well, first off, generally, by the general rule that everyone goes by in TVP, you're supposed to be at least 1 more base. He's out of 3 base. Pr.3 off with 3 base. And the problem though is, Terran is going to be able to get these tanks up much quicker now without third knockdown. No, he's going to be able to get once that gas starts kicking in, he should have a third comp. Wow, has he only been producing off of 1 machine shop this entire game? You know, Project's not really playing that mech style very well either, because I mean, he's not really getting that second machine shop on it. Maybe he probably forgot it, but it looks like another expansion coming out right now. I caught that right when it came up down, guys. Let's be honest here, that is pretty awesome. Wait, what? Scouts? Wait, what? Are you seeing this? Slow scouts? What? He's going mass scout? Wait. What are they being used for? Scouter-ass! He's doing it! Rodin, you badass! They do, I think, like 8 damage. Yes, their dual photon blasters do 8 damage. And these are like 275 units. They're like the most crappy unit ever, but he's going them. Oh my goodness, he's gonna harass with them. They're like worse than Wraith, and they're slower, and you require upgrades for them. Like if they were like 75, 100, like that would make much more sense. Yeah, like look at that. They do like no damage, and he doesn't even care. He's just gonna leave them. This guy's 0 kills, 2 kills. Really, you've not been that cost efficient whatsoever. Yeah, that's something I've never agreed with Brood War, because it's like what do these things do? What purpose do these scouts do? They increase range. Okay, sure, good. And increase speed. Okay, that's great, but you know, make them, if they require upgrades to be at all like efficient, then like make them like 175. You know, like somebody make these things like much more like cheaper, so they're actually utilized more. They're a worthless unit. All right, we have photon cannons coming up. Oh man. it looks like. It's hard to say who's actually winning right now. I mean, he's kind of like went off his tech path from getting, like, he spent like 600 minerals of scouts, which I'm a little confused on, but it was epic. And we must be real here. I mean, these scouts have served absolutely no purpose whatsoever. That Nexus looks strangely further away than it's supposed to be. And I don't think I'm the only one that agrees with that. Alright, so 5-base Protoss, yeah, so Terran's 3-basing, which is really powerful. I mean, they're up to 165 supply, Protoss is up to 186, so I mean, again, like, that tends to be around standard. I mean, upgrade count is going to be +1 for Ronin. And, excuse me, and it's gonna get a lot of hits. With a mech I can click on. I-00. So, Protect is not really good with upgrade heavy. As like I mean, that's really what you need to make a 3-base Terran work. You really can't forget anything off a 3-base, because it's kind of like, in my way, like an all-in. Because like, if this army gets destroyed, you're kind of screwed. So with that in mind, I mean, it's hard to, it's all in, because you can't, like, there's, like, no transition out of it. Alright, here comes the engagement, right, ladies and gentlemen. Ronin clumped up all of his tanks, he's got to be storming that. Oh, that's a beautiful storm right there. Ow, 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 dead mech everywhere. Ow. Now, this is, Ronin's looking very strong right now. He may be a little bit longer on 3-base than I'd like to, but, you know, he's pulling through. I mean, he's not bad. And here we go. He's loading him up. He's loading him up. There's really no what. That shuttle is gonna get destroyed instantaneously. And I'm gonna tell you that right now, because there's too much DPS on this third to really do any kind of damage. There's way, well, actually, that's what's supposed to. 144 to 195. He's gonna transition into carriers. Okay, so yeah, he's transitioning into carriers. Okay, well, do I agree with this? It's okay. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, he's on patrol. Alright, here we go again. EF does go down. Doesn't quite get off all the energy though. Or did it, I'm not sure if EF automatically kills off all energy or just some of it. Oh man. I have a bathroom emergency to go to, and I've been trying to pull it out the entire cast, but I really gotta go. So, I apologize. I'll be right back. I wish we had a caster that could help me with this, but I really don't. Alright. So, getting back to this. I do apologize for that. Alright, so I am back. Okay. Quick bathroom break. Very awesome. I really had to take that piss really bad. So, I mean, he's like queued up like 4 carriers on 1. So he's definitely going all out with his carriers. He's gonna be waiting for some time. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing because, you know, Terran's maxed for his own self. I mean, pretty much. I mean, he's still producing. Pr.3 still thinks that he's going. Now, this late game carrier transition is getting more and more epic. Like, it's definitely becoming more standard now. For Protoss, you know, Protoss is still trying to go. I would have seen, you know, earlier, about 3 or 4 months ago, we've seen more, you know, gateway-centric armies to the late game. You know, still going from this Arbiter tech, which is still fine. But it's just more difficult to deal with Terran at that point. So what they've been doing is they're transitioning into carriers, and it catches Terran completely off guard. But yet there's a quick transition that Terran can do. I mean, if they get their 3/3 upgrades going, they can just, instead of producing tanks and vultures, they just solely produce out a Goliath. And they do not need machine shop for it. Terran's mind note at his natural, or his main, and almost at his natural. These guys really don't have that much minerals left. About 112 on that one. Like less than 100 per patch, almost. And I don't know, man. These scouts, man. 2 kills on that one. But if he sees that, though, the other thing though is like, there are inferences that, you know, that Pr.3 can make right here. Pr.3 can be like, all right, so what's his upgrade right now? Well, you can see that even he has +1 on. It's that. I mean, he has. Ooh, amp goes down. But I mean, something must be alarming him because, you know, Rona's really not doing anything right now. He's spending his APM somewhere else. Where the hell are his carriers? Well, here they are. He's gonna show them really quickly, which I don't agree with. But what I know, because the problem is now Pr.3's gonna have more than enough time, in my opinion, just to go to reactive. It's just fine, and he's really not given enough carriers to really make, you know, those upgrades really effective. You know, 3/3 carriers are so hard to kill off. But the captain's ship has arrived. The carrier has arrived. And EMP's going down. I don't know if he needed to double EMP, but yeah, he really needed to wait. In my opinion, he really needed to. He needs to wait to get like at least a dozen, if not more, carriers. I mean, does he have double Cybercore up? Cybercore up here was getting it, so he's getting +1. He should be getting shield, and he should be getting shield upgrade, and should get down another Cybercore to get yeah, he's starting to get shield upgrade. Not a bad transition at all, and then he needs to put down another Cybercore. And Pr.3 is looking, so finally these 3 gateways from the early game are finally getting killed off. I'm really not caring about. Okay, so carriers are gonna be starting to harass a little bit. Definitely confusing them to start with all their carriers, with all their interceptors here. But now he's given enough time to get, you know, a higher. I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna look at all the production here. No, he's still producing. He's not being that smart about it, because, I mean, is he still producing on the stuff out of the gateways? No, he's not. So, yeah, he's going all in with carriers. And maybe a base trade. I mean, he's stasis field. Well, that's a good stasis field, actually. Really nice. And, you know, this is probably more just for, you know, stalling for time right now. He's just trying. I think that's 45 seconds, you know, enough for another wave of carriers to come out. I mean, he's producing on like four of these guys. I mean, he could probably, if he didn't queue up so many at once, he could probably producing more, but that's okay. He's gonna be clearing out the rest of this, though. I mean, his gateway army might just be more than enough to deal with this, but I mean, at that point in time, it may just have to come down to the fact that it's gonna be hard. Alright, so we see. EMP did not connect on to the Arbiter, though. It did connect onto 2 of the High Templar. That's really high DPS-ish army. His carriers are live over here, I'm guessing. There's a lot of carriers now. And he's not quite in those upgrades quite yet. He has +2. I'd like to see him get that armor again, as it's so crucial. But, okay, there we go. He's getting the armor. He just put down that second type of core. Not getting... It's like going down yet. And he's exploiting the cliff very well. He's also killed off the air, so, you know, he can get that cliff advantage right now. I mean, we can just even look at, everything. So, I mean, at the high ground, he can't see them. So, yeah, so he's definitely going to be able to kill this up eventually speaking, but, yeah. This thing is looking very, very scary. He does have 3-3, though. I mean, that's the benefit, at least. So, and also, we did see an expansion coming down to the bottom right, and a new base, what tends to be right here. I don't know why we're smiling, like, well, actually, that's to stop any kind of fourth base. And, you know, this is one of the transition flaws of the 3-base Terran. Like, what do you do after this? Like, it's like, well, I can sit back, let Protoss take more bases, or attack, but my attack failed, so... I don't know. I mean, 3-base Terran's really, really strong in this map, don't get me wrong, because that third is so easy to take and defend well. But, I mean, now with this carrier transition, what can he do? I mean, he has all this extra supply in non... Well, he's not producing anything. Okay, would this thing stop? I Cup JD, dude, I love you, man, but, like... Okay, congratulations for becoming a full admin, but, bro, I really don't need this right now, Muno Cathbro, man. And so Terran's, like... I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. He's even like cannon rushed at 27 minutes in the game. That takes balls. He's still producing, like, he's training his whole gateway army just for mass motherfucking carriers, man. Like, that is like a lot of carriers. Yeah-oh. Yeah-oh. So there you go, finally going to be trying to do some damage here. Now he has found the capital ship headquarters. Finally we're about to spawn. Can he kill them off right away? These carriers are at risk of dying. He needs to bring over his fleet. He needs to bring over his fleet. He may lose these carriers. He does scan to get that, oh, that's a lot of DPS from those Goliaths right there. He's going to be bringing the Arbiters here. Will there be enough nice stasis field? And here we go. These carriers should have a lot of fun. A lot of fun with their... Do we have any ones that do not have reproducing upgrades? No, that is... Can I have one that does not have upgrades? Okay. +2. Okay, so he's getting 1-1. Is he getting more upgrades? So getting that +2 armor, getting that +3 attack, getting that... not getting that shield upgrade. So anyway, GG! Alright, so I am... This series has been unbelievable. We've seen Bio win against Protoss. We've seen Mass Carrier beat Terran. Nice transition there. We saw a very aggressive opening of this game. This has been a very fun game. If you guys are tuning into this game right as it ends, I highly recommend go seeing it. It's been a fun cast. I've been a little off topic a little bit more than I like to. Other than that, I've also had to take like a 10-second bathroom break because that's how cool I am. And my webcam really performs not well under low lighting, so let's get some extra light in here. So my co-caster is supposed to be here like 2 games ago, but still not here. Still not here, and I'm at a loss here because I do not have anyone else to cast with. So I'm just gonna take a quick little break here. I'll go get the Twitch.tv chat running. Yeah. Store? What is this? This game looks cool. Shoot Mania. Is an FP. Oh, Shoot Mania is like the FPS now of esports or something, and it's really awesome because it's free, and at least I think it's free. And number 2, you don't have a gun sprite. It's just like it's just like a screen with like a little crosshair dot. But anyway, so let me get on to my awesome channel. And if you guys have anything to write to me, we'll do it. Alright, so what I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to go do our last game, which will be the ace match. And then I'm going to go take little break. Maybe back later tonight. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, again, this game could be like an hour. It's going to be on Ground Zero, so we might be in time for a pretty big macro game again. So, hey, I'm open arms to anything we see here, but I'm just putting that out there. So it's tied 1-1. Pretty awesome series so far. If I could go to the in-game frickin' overlay, there we go. So spawning in the top right as our blue Terran will be Reps Russian Pro Gaming Team's Protect, who is nearly one of my favorite players for going bio. Not as much, you know, last game he was a pretty generic Terran doing the three base thing, had trouble to transition out of it. But we'll see on Ground Zero how it's gonna play out. That third is a little bit harder to take, in my opinion. But anyway, and spawning in the bottom left, it will be the purple Protoss VTV's Ronin. I love both of these players. Ronin wins Scout, transition to Mass Carrier, Protect win Bio against Terran. I'm a happy camper right now, and so should you. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna go quickly change the overlay because, you know, blue Terran, in my opinion, is just so much better than purple Protoss. To see who would win this game, I'd say blue Terran. To be more realistic, I think I think Ronin's gonna win again. I think his late game is stronger. I think Protect's build orders for his Terran kind of consist on the map. And I think, you know, choosing this map is a little odd for Ronin to choose, because look at the size of the map, guys. I mean, like, there's a big open center, making it very, very easy for Protoss to really get, you know, spread out their units, engage in a pretty good concave, so, you know, clumping up the units doesn't happen as much, doing more DPS as they can do, and all that fun stuff that comes with a very open map. Third, in my opinion, again, is a little bit harder to take off. It's a little further out. You have to kind of take out here. Not impossible, but it's just a little bit further out. You have to put a lot more. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a guy ask me a question for the first time. What? Why don't you create topic about your stream like the links to the above? Oh, I try to. There's an iCup Clan League thing that I've yet to update. If you look up iCup Clan League, you'll find it. With the other ones. I'm working on it. I'm trying to actually cram as much content as I possibly can, like really fast, because the final or the semis are coming up of this are coming up on Saturday and it's Wednesday, so I'm trying to cram as much as I can. But that's why. Yeah, go click on Team Liquid. You should be able to find it. Up to week 1 to week 6. I believe I didn't update the last week 6 one I've done. If not, let me know. And this is gonna be the first game of week 7. So, yeah. Anyway, so it looks like we're gonna be seeing I think it was on Nexus first, actually. Yeah, it was on Nexus first build. This map cross positions, I agree with that because. Why do I agree with that? Because it's cross positions. It's like the hugest freaking map possible, and we're doing the same thing for Terran. I mean, it's just being a little more conservative, you know, being a little bit more safe. Don't mind that. It looks like we're seeing mech again for Protect, and Protect is going to be a little bit of a disadvantage in this game because let me tell you why. Protect game 1 was on frick, I forgot the map. But anyway, it was a smaller map. I'm trying to remember it so bad. I'm blanking on the map name, but anyway, it was a smaller map. It allowed for his bio push to be so effective. In my opinion, because he can reinforce it that much. You know, that's one of the problems with bio. You know, it sometimes gets dwindled down just to medics, and then you really need the marine composition, which almost happened. But since he was able to send in reinforcements that quickly, he was able to overwhelm his opponent anyway. This 3 base play is going to be a little bit harder, but I'm not going to count Protect out of this. Protect is a pretty strong, you know, Terran player. I would say, you know, doing this generic 3 base Terran in the last game on Fighting Spirit, good map to do it on. Had a little bit more difficulty pulling it off, but you know, hey, it's okay. I'm not gonna go say Brood War is super easy as Terran. I'm gonna say the same thing with. I'm not gonna say the same for Protoss. It looks like a 2-gate goon pressure coming up a little bit more delayed, but it kind of equals out because both players went for Command Center and Nexus first build, so not really that terrible. Gonna be getting up his second factory. Anyway. Alright, so Ronan is going in right here to do what looks to be some damage. And also on round, you want like more organized stuff. Hucklebeast probably has the better stuff for you, or go to the tournament section on some of that stuff, because some of my VODs are up there as well. If you're looking for more like VODs for Brood War, like the tournament section on Team Liquid is like your best friend. I mean, you have to go through a lot of like OPs and stuff, and topping threads and stuff, but it's like there needs to be a better, there definitely needs to be a better organization of VODs, and I mean, myself included, I need to be a little bit better, but in the end though, I mean, the amount of time that casters put into casting is somewhat moderately ridiculous. I mean, when Hucklebeast was doing the ISL, for example, you were doing a lot of, I mean, he was casting for like 4 to 6 hours, I think. And you know, I can second the fact that that is a pretty long day of casting. It's hard to find that much time, too. But, you know, when you're doing, you know, other things. But, you know, getting past that, there needs to be some kind of format that we need to follow. I mean, the problem is, what happens is, like, Twitch.tv is good, but sometimes it's annoying to find the videos. YouTube's a better format, but, you know, in order to actually just straight upload to YouTube, you know, you have to do, I've done that before, it takes a very long time, you gotta, you know, do offline recording, so you can't even stream it. And then if you stream anything, what? You can drop stuff on there? Is that a glitch, or is that, oh, very interesting, I didn't know you could do that. But, and then, you know, what I've also found is if your stream's over 2 hours, you actually can't upload it. So I think I found a way to do that. If you go to the highlight section, you can highlight the last part of it, and then you upload that and put it into a playlist. That's what I've been doing. But, you know, I don't know if there needs to be, like, a collaboration between, like, casters like Brood War TV or whatever to have, like, a whole bunch of, like, different things. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe I can throw that out on Team Liquid. Maybe I can do that later tonight. But I think there needs to be something. It's like, I mean, you can say, like, why not create a topic, but wouldn't it be so much easier for your viewing pleasure to be, like, consistently, you know, everyone has their own individual stream, but then the VODs go up on YouTube. Would that be an idea? Maybe not, maybe so, but it's just something, because I just feel like Brood War community, like, when you look at StarCraft 2, you can go on there, and there's VODs of anything, very well organized, very well of that, but it looks like, getting past this, Ronan was trying to take a third base, but did get canceled, and we're betting on Spider-Man. I think Nexus can still go down, though. But being very annoying for Ronan right there. And that's why I'm just saying, like, you bring up a good point. Even though you didn't even indirectly do that, it looks like DT. So he's going for very fast. I believe he's going for the super fast Arbiter attack around 930. I've seen this build. It can work. I mean, this map, you know, where's that DT at? Where'd it go? Wait. DT's in the base. He's got 1 kill. He did a DT drop. Okay, there's 1. Is there more than 1? There's 2. Okay, he's 1 kill. So this, has it got the mineral line yet? Okay. Oh, that's sneaky. Ronan. Oh, if you want to be a douchebag in TVP, be Pr.3, get a shuttle, wait for a scan, because, you know, Armory come out so much later. And then you go, yeah, it looks like it'd be about the 9 minute and 30-second timing Arbiter Tribunal with the thing. What he's doing is he's waiting for the scans to be burned off, and Pr.3 might just lose just straight up this. And you know, later on, I mean, Pr.3's looking. I mean, Ronan's going for that bust. I mean, he's gonna be able to stasis field down whenever he'd like to when that, you know, Tribunal finishes. He has a lot of gas stockpiled. And he's gonna be able to break through this. I mean, that DTRS has been absolutely phenomenal. Oh, but he doesn't rate that now. Okay, so yeah, this harass is gonna be done. I mean, it's like lost mining time, and off of 2 bases, like that's a pretty huge deal. I mean, Protoss is definitely going for a 2 base all in my opinion. I mean, just looking at it, you know, look at the gateway count, look at the timing of the Tribunal. It's kind of crazy how fast this tech's coming up. And not really being that. The thing that's really nuts, like did he finish that? Did he? Yeah, he's like queued up like this stuff, but he could be producing out of these guys. I'm a little wondering why he didn't start his Arbiter. It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds, dude. You're breaking the timing, man. Okay, he's just gonna go for it without it, which I don't agree with, but maybe it's because of the Wraith. Maybe he doesn't want to go it now. But at least he has a tech stockpile up anyway. I guess would be the benefit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Terran, what, 88 supply to 100, 12 supply deficit, you know, normal. But these two tanks are not in siege. He probably should acknowledge the fact that he has these. Is that Arbiter being made? Okay, it's finally being started to made, but you know, you really need that Arbiter Tribunal though. You know, the other thing though is he also burned off scans, but you know, he has more than enough energy now to really burn off. He has 4 scans available. So, this push, yeah, depending on how you look at it, could not work. It kind of depends. IMO. So one tank's in siege mode, the other one is not. I'm denying that third base for as long as he can. See forge up. We see a forge up. We see a forge. We see a forge. We see upgrades. I'm liking that. What are the upgrades right now for Terran? Terran is 0-0 so far. Has an armory, but not creating anything. Probably, ooh, science was already out. So I guess he already knows about the Arbiter. You know, okay, he's getting safe filled up. You know, that Arbiter takes an excruciating, a super long time for that thing to come out. I'm not gonna lie, it's just kind of crazy. Alright, so this has been the most epic series ever. Okay, everyone's gonna be retreating back down to the southwest. I was actually gonna say bottom left, but I just said southwest, and it was right. I'm so cool. I know my directions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, Terran is going to be expanding down to the 3rd o'clock position at the 12 o'clock. Okay, so we have a drop with one bullshit. Oh, there we go. That Arbiter man, that's gonna be doing 10 with the disruptor cannon. I think it's actually called something else. Phase disruptor cannon. We'll just be getting a scout out though. We'll just be seeing what's going on. Any kind of crazy fleet bacon play could be evident, but really probably not. So he's getting double upgrades, which I'm really liking. Well, he has 2 forges. Make it happen. His macro is slightly slipping right now. Not for the same for Terran, yet he has a lot of idle SCVs. His third should be starting to be saturated here. But now spicy minds, getting some map vision. Vision, not map control, but map vision. Now map vision, you know, it's kind of an interesting thing. You know, map vision with map control. You know, I guess they kind of go hand in hand, but sometimes they don't. It's kind of like, how do you say you have map vision but not map control? Because, like, can't you control the map with your map vision? Or do you lose that map vision, map control when your Spider-Mans go away? I don't know. They do provide some good range, though. Alright, so we are going to see that dropship come back. Will it be repaired? I want her to be I want her to blow her bell ball first. Boom! Check it. But she still didn't get repaired. Satellite dropship lady, you're not important enough to be repaired into Protect's army. You're not gonna be protected enough. Yeah, she's still not being protected. Oh yeah. Alright, so we can't take its 4th base right now as there's spider mines at both locations, so we're gonna have to get knobs and be really, really annoying about that. You're getting on 2 more gateways so far. So our gateway count right now is 3, 6, 9 gates. 141 supply to 177. Okay, Protect is in a 30 supply lead. That is not good. Well, depending on who you're rooting for, of course, but I'm gonna be favored. I mean, I always say I was gonna say Protest is gonna be more favored to win this, but no longer saying that. I think Protect's gonna win, but I will still go down with my heart being Ronin will win this. Oh, M goes down. Doesn't hit the Arbiter. It does not. 2 Arbiters are out. He is just waiting for that stasis field to come out. But that is a nice spread on the tanks. So well, here it could get a nice stasis field as there would be a nice chain reaction. Oh, that's what the map was called. Chain reaction. That's what it was called, the small map. for that bio push. Sorry, that's what it was called. That's what it's called. Like, nice chain reaction. Oh, nice, good, okay, got it. Okay. While I'm talking to myself into front of a computer screen. Anyway, we do see a Protoss Forge coming up right now. We do see +2, +1 armor coming up. We see +2. He's staying on top of his upgrades. Yes, he is. So no tank upgrades. It looks like he's gonna start with double upgrades. +1 is just finishing right now. So not bad. Protoss taking his 4th base up here at the 10 o'clock position. Well, we get killed off. Nice ball off there. It looks like he's going to also expand to the bottom right, but Terran does know of that. With that Spider-Man, of course. Kind of gonna suck for Protoss. He's like, I want to expand everywhere, but I can't. He has to force down a cannon to expand. That's really gonna be a sucky thing. So he can't be like Terran with Spider-Man, where you can just like, oh, you have Spider-Man down there? Well, I can just put my CC down here and lift it off when it's killed. But, which have you? Terran is looking pretty awesome right here, but Ronin has +1/1, so does have an upgrade advantage, 161 to 195. So Terran's actually maxed out before Ronin is, and I think it's more or less because Ronin went for that 2-base all-in that really didn't do too much. I hate to say it, but like that is the case here. I mean, what we saw was that fast arbiter tech, which should have been utilized. Waited, maybe a minute and a half, 45 seconds for that arbiter to come out, and he could have produced it much quicker. And because of that, I'm a little disappointed in that. And he could have potentially broken through if he pushed in, but probably didn't want to take the risk. Maybe play a little bit more safe. But now we're seeing that safe is putting him in a little bit bad position, because now what this allows, not only that open space helps for both players here. I mean, I'm definitely when there's a lot of mech in an alleyway, and there's only one point of entry, that Protoss army is dead. But, also, with this huge amount of space that's given on ground zero, it allows for the tanks to be spread out. So, with that, Stage Field will no longer chain, like that, but EMP went off, so he didn't get the second, oh, wait, he has enough for another one. He could get it! Does he know about it? It looks like he's gonna be going for it. Will he get it? Oh, that's beautiful. Not the best chain, though. I think he needed to hit it, like, around here to have that chain go off. But, nice stasis field, nevertheless. But he just needs to field his own shuttle, though. But look, it's an infinitely impossible killed-off shuttle right there. I was like clicking on the things and just seeing that they don't have HP, like this one. That looks like the most badass in my opinion. I don't know. It's just so cool. The shuttle icon, the hologram is really awesome. But here we go. Rowan's gonna be going for it. Will he be able to break through this? So far, he's looking pretty good. 170 to 130. Or actually, sorry, 112. Sorry, I take that backwards. Rowan's at 110 to 163. That shuttle has been taken out, and that still just wore out at the worst possible time. Ronin kind of took way too long to really engage that, and we're seeing up a 4-base Terran now, so I don't know. We're only seeing a 5-base Protoss that's not really utilizing this 5th base yet, or the gas that he really needs. And not to mention, it's kind of, I'm not sure if that's really going to manner himself, but that could be the case. Alright, so he's gonna be unsieging, time for me to push across the map now. I mean, and then, the worst thing possible, he has to retreat. Like, he has my spine mines, he has missed turrets all over the place. You have to put that in mind as well. Fleet Bacon, so he's gonna go in the transition here. This is not, I don't think it's gonna work out. His army is way too big right now. The benefit, what allowed Ronin to do that last game, to go to that carrier transition, is that he set up a contain, he stalled for enough time, and he got his upgrades going. But the problem was, he's not going to have that 5-10 minutes that he had last game to really produce enough of that army. Not to mention, he's not going to have the income, really, to do that. I mean, his 4th base is going to be, shelled apart right now, which is, one of his saturated bases. He's only have 2 gas. Or, no, 3 gas, sorry. Yeah, 3 gas. But that guy's almost mined out. Their little boxes are going to be mined out shortly. This guy only has another 1,000 gas in his. So, I mean, he's going to have to use this gas to go carrier transition. And not to mention, his free bacon is getting fried. It's about to be eaten. Oh, and the carrier upgrade just completely just gets killed off at the last second, too.